So in this video I'm going to show how to remove the cylinder head from the engine block. In this case the rear cylinder head, which has a very tight space, and probably you will find out while removing it that you don't have enough clearance, can't live through these bolts enough so that it can come out. This is due to this engine mount, which touches here the frame, and you can pull as hard as you want that the cylinder head won't come out. So what you should do in order to remove it? Well, you have to remove this bracket. This bracket goes like this. You take out these two bolts and it will come out. Then you have to remove this engine mount, which is a long bolt, like about 10 inches. Then you have, through here goes an engine mount like 2 or 3 inches long, and you have one symmetrical from the other side that goes through here. Also, you need to remove a bracket which bolts down here. So you remove these two bolts, this engine mount, the other one from the other side, and the long one which goes like this. So with those 3 engine mounts removed, plus obviously the one that goes through the cylinder head, you have to then remove the subframe in order to have enough access that you can tilt down the engine down enough that the cylinder head can have enough clearance to come up and out of the cylinder block. So you remove these 2 bolts and these 2 bolts. You pull a bit towards the left of the bike, and you will have this subframe like hanging, because through here it goes a transversal tube connected to the subframe that goes across the bike and ends up here. So probably when you pull, it just will come out a few inches. So but that's enough, because this engine won't be supported, will be poorly supported, and given the possibility to lower the jack a bit and then raising the cylinder head enough so that you can clear these engine bolts as well as this guide. Is fixed in place, so you have to raise up the cylinder head this much in order to clear this guide. I want to mention that it won't work like lifting the cylinder head like, I don't know, 1 inch, and with a needle hose plier, like trying to remove these bolts, because you still have to lift enough the cylinder head to clear the cam chain guide. And well, that these are 30-year-old bolts, so it's quite probable that they are brittle, so you could damage quite easily this. So avoid removing them. You will see that the engine tilts towards the left, so the drive shaft is going to be pressed down into this side of the frame. So avoid dropping the engine too much. Just drop it enough so that you have the clearance to take off the cylinder head. It's completely unnecessary to remove the engine for doing this procedure. You have to remove several components before you can remove the engine, so it's much better to do it the way as I did. Another thing you should consider is that in order to remove the cylinder head, you have these exhausts, which go inside this place, no? So they will be like a bit bothering, and complicating your life, but and as well these things don't have the enough clearance at first, like to come out this way. So what you should do is, first of all, remove the both silencers as this gimbal to here. They keep up the engine all the exhaust system well lift up and unable to lower down. Then you must remove, like, there are two hose clamps like stuck between these two and the collector that is in the here in the bottom. So there's one for each of these tubes, which is on there. So you remove both hose clamps, and you will have this like almost free. So it's very easy to push them a bit down, or even when you're pulling the cylinder head, you got press down on here, and this will even have more clearance. The carbs must be pushed towards this side. You may be found necessary. I did to remove, there's like a plastic thing over here. I needed to remove it because I didn't have enough clearance between the carburetor assembly and the engine and the frame of the bike. So I removed this plastic cover. I have to pry over here and against the cylinder head like this, in order them to get unstuck and move aside. All this procedure is quite detailed on my channel, but in Spanish. There's not much to hear, it's just to watch the video. So any questions you have, you can leave it and I will answer them. And subscribe, leave a like any YouTuber would say, in order for my small channel to grow.